Okay. All right, should turn on the microphone. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream with Stormy Steve. All right. Hopefully, everybody's having a good evening. Have a couple of showers, thunderstorms popping up around the area, eastern Nebraska, heading into western Iowa. Adjust this really quick. Was not prepared to go live tonight, but glad to see everybody on. Yeah, some pretty good lightning going on just to the west of Omaha. Let me a little bit. I have been on a work trip for the last basically 2 weeks, just getting back, setting back up the studio. Um, yeah, come home to a few thunderstorms. So glad to see everybody on. See a couple people from Council Bluffs, Bennington. Looks pretty bad here. Yeah, up in Bennington it is. Because you guys are in Douglas County. Let's kind of zoom in up there. We'll see what's going on. All right. Have a shower just actually to your south of Bennington. Expecting a little bit of rain here pretty soon. Um, these are too dangerous thunderstorms. Just a lot of heavy rain. I think it's more of a line forming than what they expected. So kind of just north of Schuyler, heading down actually toward Lincoln. Everything's moving basically northeast. I would say probably about 35, 40 mile an hour. It looks like they're actually going at a pretty good clip. Good lightning strikes out there. All right, Connie. Hey, look at you. Look at the future radar. Think it may come this way. Yeah, well, Um, remind me one more time, Connie. You're over in Iowa, aren't you? Aren't you just to the south of Mo Valley? You guys may get clipped a little bit. More of the thunderstorms are, I think, even going to push, maybe through Omaha, just to the north of Omaha. So, yeah, we'll have to see where those go. Is it starting to rain up in Bennington? Cool. That is over to north of Sarpy County in Douglas County. Yeah, if you're in Bennington, just to the south of Bennington, Waterloo Valley, you guys are probably seeing a little bit of rain, spotty showers. The more of the line foreman is north Modell. Yeah, I knew that. I just forgot the town's name. Are you north of Mo Valley? I guess you are, aren't you? You're up here. Yeah, you're actually right there. So yeah, you will definitely see something up there. Um, just really a small line, but let me tell you what, there is definitely a lot of electricity in these storms pushing off. It is hailing. Is it hailing up there? I can take a quick peek just to maybe verify that. Yeah, but anything you do have just a maybe some pea size, maybe pea size there. More of this hail is basically to the west of Lincoln, basically a line west of Lincoln up towards Schuyler. Um, I would say P at the most, even down here, would be marble size hail. Yeah, I don't know if I believe quarter size hail. There's nothing there that indicates quarter size. We got some pretty good lightning out here. A little bit of thunder going on right now. Yeah, definitely a line. Um, right here. So definitely, if you are northeast of this line, definitely be expecting a little bit of rain, thunder, lightning, peed marble size hail in some of these. I don't have an exact speed on these, but they're probably moving roughly, probably like 35, about 20, in between 25 and 35 mile an hour. See, starting to rain slowly to quarter size hail. Ice cubes. If we were to actually look right now at temperatures outside, we're looking at basically 55 degrees, basically West Omaha, Douglas, Sarpy County. Winds are out of the south southeast, picking up just a little bit at 5 mile an hour. Humidity, moderate, 54%. Haven't seen any rain yet here at my location, but I'm sure that'll pick up here pretty soon. I said I'm kind of just here in my grubbies. Was not expecting to go live tonight, and then all you great people showed up, so then I had to. So definitely some lightning just to the north of Ashland, to southeast of David City, right outside of Wahoo. Once again, all these storms are moving to the northeast, probably roughly about 35 mile an hour, 25, 35 mile an hour. Indications of a little bit of pea to marble size hail in this one. Probably more down here, just to the west of Lincoln, east of Seward. Definitely could be seeing a little bit of hail with this cell right here. Hey, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Good to see you. You haven't seen any, haven't been live for quite a while. For one, I haven't had a lot of severe weather or really any weather for that matter, and I've been on a work trip for the past 12 days. So, uh, yeah, I've been in Raleigh, North Carolina. Kind of weird. I was just wearing shorts yesterday, 75 degrees in Raleigh. Come home in shorts and a short sleeve shirt and about froze my butt off when I got off the airplane. Storms coming here from Lincoln. Yes, they are moving from Lincoln in this direction. Looks like moving right up I-80. So definitely if you are in Lincoln, Ashland, Waverly, up toward Gretna, um, yeah, in this general direction, northeast, right up 80, coming into through Weeping Water, Sarpy County, Douglas, Saunders, Lancaster. Yeah, definitely seeing a little bit of rain. I'm doing good. How about yourself? Yeah, honestly, I'm like physically and mentally exhausted. Uh, we opened a franchise location for a Godfather's out in Raleigh, North Carolina. Um, Long hours. In 1 week, put in a little over 70 hours in 1 week. So just got home yesterday and still recovering from time change, a ton of hours, just lack of sleep. So Yeah, I was not expecting to go live tonight. Just kind of sitting here because I saw a little bit of lightning and yeah, just decided to turn on the camera. So it's great to see all you guys. Why do I feel like every time it storms, it comes to Bennington? You know, Bennington has actually gotten hit quite a bit this year. I have mentioned Bennington quite a bit. So you're not kidding when you say that. All right, so definitely on the outskirts of Bennington, just to the west. So Bennington had a pretty good rainfall right there. South of town over here, Bennington, and then now it's moving off to the northeast. So there is definitely more to your south and west. So yeah, we'll have to see what moves through the area. But man, definitely a lot of lightning. Let's man, that was wild. Let's bring up SkyCam really quick. Man, did you see that? That's crazy. There is definitely a lot of lightning out tonight. Oops, you guys can't even see me. Maybe I should switch from my avatar over to me. There we go. Right, definitely a lot of lightning. We'll switch over to radar. Let me get this one to computer. Mm, definitely a lot of lightning. Right. Sorry, gotta get caught up on the chat. When you zoom, I saw my house. Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? A long time, been really busy too, talking on or taking online school to get a diploma in meteorology. Hey, that's pretty cool. You know what? I do remember you saying that you were interested in that. That's awesome. All right, you're in school too, an elementary school. Cool, cool. So I assume you're an elementary school teacher? I assume. Okay, you teach fourth grade. I'm in the seventh grade. Knock it off. You guys are funny. You guys are making my night. I'm exhausted, and you guys are funny. My my wife's a high school teacher. She is a Spanish teacher for a local school district. Um, so yeah, pretty cool. I'm trying to think. I think I heard of that elementary school before, to be honest with you. Won't give my exact location, but I'm kind of just south of you. Connie, let's see. I was going to say bedtime for you. You know, that's all right. I came back from Raleigh and I have the next 3 days off to recuperate from jet lag, the time change, and just working a crap load of hours last week, over 70 hours. So, yeah, you're right. I should be in bed, but that's all right. Like I said, I'm here for you guys when I see storms and a little bit of severe weather. I like to bring it to you guys. Man, there is a lot of lightning out there. Crazy. I have therapy in the morning, so I go to bed at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Trust me, well, all of you are from around here, Central Time Zone, and it's 9 o'clock, and yes, it is my bedtime. But that's all right. When I say that, my age starts to show, so yeah, I'm good. Let's see, for the fourth and seventh graders. Yeah, you fourth and seventh graders need to go to bed. You guys got school tomorrow. Bonnie is not in school. Bonnie, if you were in school, what grade would you be in? School for yeah, but if you were, what grade would you be in? All right, let me zoom in a little bit closer. Why all the skeletons? Halloween is over. 100th grade? All right, a little bit of a line, just moving right up I-80. Now moving from Lancaster County up into Odo, Sarpy, Douglas, um, still in Lancaster, Saunders, toward Washington County, up toward Blair. Uh, yeah, seen some pretty good rain out there. Sorry. We're cooked. You're not cooked. We're not even in severe weather. This is just a little rain shower moving through. But that's all right. We definitely read it or need it. God, you can tell how tired I am. We definitely need the rain. We are what about 6 3/4 inches deficit for the year. Probably about 2 3/4 for this month. Is it 2 or 3? I forgot. 2 or 3 inches for the month deficit, but we definitely need the rain. All right, so definitely just north of Ashland, moving into Gretna, just to the west of to the southeast of Two Rivers, moving up toward Irvington, Bennington, everything up toward that way in Douglas County. All right, now I'm hearing a little bit of thunder. Back this out just a little bit so everybody can get a more of a view. All right. So if you are Sarpy County, Douglas County, up toward Washington County, Lancaster County is down here. Saunders County is over here. So pretty good line. Um, Rain moving up to northeast. Definitely going to hear a little bit of thunder, see a little bit of lightning with this. Pretty good lightning here at my house. Wait, do I like Alabama NCAA? For one, I am a through and through Nebraska boy, so go Big Red. Um, and if that's a game, are you talking the football NCAA? Um, I am not a gamer, just a YouTuber for meteorology, but not a gamer. See the lightning from here. Yeah, Connie, you should be, yeah, definitely seeing the lightning. Definitely to your west or southwest. Definitely western Sarpy County. Uh, Gretna down into Saunders toward Ashland. Definitely see a line of rain pushing through. Waverly. My computer. What are you doing? Lightning. Yeah. Well, it's been on. Oh, starting to see some raindrops on the old camera. Let's bring it down so it doesn't actually get soaked. And I turn it this way just a little bit. We can still see if it starts to. All right, there we go. Winds are kind of calm. Let me show you Old Glory over here. That was a pretty good lightning. All right. So Old Glory here is standing pretty still. Definitely winds are out of the southeast, which is coming from like the red car toward the flag. Um, she'd be blowing out this way. Definitely winds right now are a little over 5 mile an hour. Let me see which one I go with. I'll go with this one. All right, winds are definitely southeast, roughly about 5 mile an hour. Um, yeah, definitely a lot of lightning out there. Ooh, that was a good one. I mean, rest in peace, USA flag. The flags are made for. See, I'm in the seventh grade and taking a college meteorology class. So when I graduate high school, I won't have to do college. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. All right, Nala, go lay down. All right, as you guys can see on the sky cam, definitely it's definitely raining here. Hasn't registered anything in the rain gauge yet, but it will here shortly. Okay, so now if I stop this, back it back out just a little bit, now we're seeing a line. Oh, where is it? Up in towards Stanton County, down just to the east of Schuyler, just to the north of Lincoln, uh, into Cass, Odo County. So Sarpy, Douglas, Washington, Lancaster, Saunders, Dodge, Washington. You guys are all seeing some rain, lightning, probably hearing a little bit of thunder. I know max velocity, weight, Ryan Hall. Yeah, I do subscribe to Max and Ryan too. I actually subscribe to all the YouTubers that are on there. There's not a lot of us out there. Um, but yeah, I think we all subscribe to each other. Because not everybody is on all the time. Just like they don't go on for just like thunderstorm stuff. They only go on for tornadic, severe weather and so forth. But yeah, if it's definitely in Nebraska, Iowa, I know some people now in Ohio. Like I said, I just got back from Raleigh, so I know a lot of people from Raleigh now. So Yeah, when I'm not working and those areas are seeing severe weather down toward Wichita, know a lot of people in Wichita. Um, yeah, definitely be Evan. Yeah, I've watched Evan. He's pretty cool. He's pretty down to earth. Yeah, like I said, mainly all the YouTube like meteorology weather scenario. We probably pretty much, you know, subscribe to each other. Man, that was some big lightning there. All right, so I know I have some people eastern Nebraska, Bennington. I know down in Douglas, Sarpy. I know in Modell, uh, in western Iowa. Where else is everybody from in here? I'm sure you heard a big boom. There's some pretty good lightning. Actually, matter of fact, there's a lightning bolt probably pretty close to the Bennington area. Actually, there is. So I do not doubt that you heard something because the lightning struck right there. Mm. Right, so you're from northern Alabama. So do you live there now, or do you live up here in Nebraska? Oh, Huntsville. Okay. Right. So we're starting to expand our horizon with cameras now. So let me go back. That was a pretty good lightning. Now, when there's severe weather in western Nebraska, we will be showing uh, Carney. So this is live SkyCam over in the Kearney area. Man, that is bright tonight. You got stars over there in Kearney. Yeah, it looks like a nice evening in Kearney. They are definitely not getting storms like we are here. But anyway, for further weather events, we now have cameras over in Kearney. So you didn't hear the bad lightning. You might have heard the thunder and saw the lightning. My night weathercast. Omaha, 54 degrees, thunderstorms. Yes, definitely right. Let's take a quick peek. Actually, Omaha is 52 degrees with winds out of the east southeast at 6 mile an hour, and we are getting some rain now in the rain gauge. Yeah, it is definitely pouring because I can hear it. If you kind of look close here in the street light, It is definitely coming down. So you can definitely see it pouring out there now. So definitely some well needed moisture coming down. So that is very nice. Boy, it is really coming down now. Cool. All right. Sorry about that. My wife is out and about and she was wondering if it was safe to come home. All right. All right, Blair, 54 degrees, light thunderstorm. Gotta go, guys. Must have a big test in history tomorrow. All right. Good night. Get some rest. Good luck on your test tomorrow. And next time we go live, I want to know how you did. So, all right, go to bed. Night. All right, definitely a little bit of rain going out there. Let me move the camera up just a little bit. Still some pretty good lightning out there. Let me go, let me see. Go a little bit more to the south. Yeah, right. There we go. We'll stick with that for a little bit. Where is the mouse? There it is. All right, once again, good little line of thunderstorms now moving into the Omaha area. So now in Douglas County. So we're looking for just to the east of Bennington, down by 680 to the 80 split down to Ralston, La Vista, Papillion, Gretna, Springfield, Cedar Creek, and Louisville. Yes, we pronounce it Louisville here and not Louisville like they do in Kentucky. Oh, that's a pretty good CG right there. If you guys caught that. All right. So basically this line is actually moving pretty quick. So even if you're north of Weeping Water, still expect showers and thunderstorms to move in. If you are definitely south of Weeping Water, Waverly, Lincoln, You guys are good. Heavy rain's gonna be moving into Ashland, Saunders County, up into the Sarpy County, Douglas County, toward Webster, Scribner, West Point. Up there is more just moderate to heavy rain. Definitely had some pretty good lightning down just to the north of Waverly now. Might be a little bit of pea-sized hail in that, so yeah, there is definitely a little bit of hail just to the north of Waverly, and this will be moving in the kind of the direction toward Ashland. Nothing severe, just maybe pea size. Right. If any of you are still left on, haven't like and subscribed to the video or the stream, please do so. When I go live, we try to go live whenever there's some kind of weather event going on. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the bell icon every time we go live. We want you to go live with us. So appreciate everybody's support tonight. So definitely a pretty good line. Pretty heavy rain extending from basically Branched Oaks over through Ceresco, Ashland, over toward Plattsmouth. So pretty good line here. Everything is moving north northeast. Probably roughly looks like 35 to 40 mile an hour. So it's definitely has a little bit of speed behind it. Let's see the winds. All right. Right. Winds 33, 30. Oh, was that a 40 in there? Yeah, roughly 40 mile an hour over toward Ashland. There's 42. All right. So we have some wind gust out there. Everything is, like I said, pushing north northeast. 65,000 feet. That's a pretty good cloud top right there. Definitely a lot of lightning out there. All right. So far, your temps dropped just a little bit. We're at 50 degrees. Winds are basically out of the south at 6, 400ths of an inch so far. But after this next band, um, that just is actually moving through Ashland now, we'll probably get just a little bit more in the Sarpy County, Douglas County area. All right. So Stephanie reports heavy rain hitting 108th and Harrison. So Harrison basically divides the Sarpy County, Douglas County border. So yeah, appreciate the report. And that's actually right where this heavy cell is. This is Harrison Street, roughly 108th is actually right here, if I remember right. It is. So yeah, definitely some heavy rain coming moving through the area. If you're up toward West Center and I 680, definitely extremely heavy rain up there. West Center 132nd, uh 96th and Center, definitely experienced some heavy rain up there. So anybody who's familiar with the area, this is the 80 680 split. It's moving directly right along the interstate. So yeah. Right, looks like just north of Fremont may have a little pea-sized hail up just to the north of Fremont, between Fremont and Hooper. Scribner, you guys are seeing a bunch of lightning up there too. 80 and Dodge, yeah. I mean that's right in the pathway. Let me see, this should be done. Let me see, Center, Dodge, 80 right there. So yeah, definitely some heavy rain. 80 and Dodge, moving over toward Blondo, Cass, Maple. Definitely a lot of lightning over toward Wahoo. So Wahoo, you are definitely probably getting, if you were asleep, you are not asleep anymore. Right. If you're just north of Greenwood over toward Ashland, definitely some heavy rain. Probably seeing a lot of lightning, hearing some thunder. Basically, it's right along the Cass Sarpy County border over toward Ashland and Saunders. Definitely, if you're in Lancaster, you are, you know, done with everything. Cass, Odo, you're done with everything. So anywhere from Sarpy County north and northeast, so Saunders and Sarpy are getting the brunt of it right now. Everything is moving north northeast. Standing water at 135th and Q. So yeah, some pretty good rain. Appreciate that report. Let me see, where are we? Q Street. There's Giles L. So this is Q right here, 135th. So that's roughly about right here. All right, so here's 135th in Q. So definitely if you it's kind of basically down there in the downtown Millard area, roughly about 144th in Q. definitely. Yeah, they did have some heavy rain, and there's still some moderate rain in that area. So, yeah, thanks for the report. Once again, if you guys are in an area where the road is flooded, do not drive through it. Turn around, the saying, turn around, don't drown. Um, you put yourself at risk, you put first responders at risk. It's not worth it. There's definitely another road that you could take. So this rain that we're seeing shouldn't lead to really any flooded or flooding, um, but just the general rule, you know, don't drive through it. All right, so now the biggest area of rain is Saunders County, Sarpy County, moving to the northeast. Will be moving into Douglas County, going up from Saunders, going through Douglas into Washington County. Basically anything, just, as you guys can see, it's just a really small line now. So we're talking just, Plattsmouth, just to the north of Lincoln and up toward Schuyler. All this is moving to the northeast. A lot of this down here is also moving kind of northeast. So this will definitely be wrapping up here pretty shortly. All right, just kind of using my mouse tonight, not my stream deck. Just don't want to look at any buttons today, so I'm just kind of using my mouse so you guys are actually seeing kind of behind the scenes instead of clicking buttons. I'm just kind of pushing. Let's look at the hail. Ah, there's some pretty good hail. Well, I say pretty good. There's definitely a little bit of probably pea-size hail just to the west of Utan, uh, to the east of Wahoo. I believe this is Highway. Just County Road M. All right. So Highway 77. So really it's Highway 77 that goes up through Wahoo and then over toward Meade. So you guys are probably seeing, if you're along this, little pea-sized hail heading toward Utan. Yeah, so definitely in this area right here, seeing some hail. Basically right in between Wahoo and Utan. Probably seeing just a little bit of pea-sized hail in there. Man, I'm getting tired. We'll go to bed. Basically, as soon as this line moves through basically Sarpy and Douglas County, I'll probably leave the radar on for a little bit longer, but yeah, that's definitely where I'm heading. Once again, if you guys are new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate you guys tuning in for this little live stream tonight with a little bit of severe weather, more just basically thunder, lightning, little pockets of heavy rain moving through Lincoln and the Omaha metro area. So appreciate y'all tuning in. Like it's slowly winding down. So let's take a quick peek over into Iowa. We'll bring up the Des Moines radar. So basically northern Iowa up toward Mason City, down toward Waterloo, Cedar Rapids, down toward Iowa City, just seeing some showers, not even really any thunderstorms. All these I assume are moving to, yeah, north, northeast. So definitely nothing severe out here. Mason City, you guys are picking up some pretty good amounts of rain. So lucky you guys out there. Take a really quick peek at see who's getting a little bit of snow tonight. All right, we'll switch from rain over to snow. All right, so this is all rain. So we'll kind of look for some pockets. Looks like maybe just north of Bismarck, seeing a little bit of snow up there, a little bit of freezing drizzle over toward Dickinson up in North Dakota. Let's look over in the northeast. Not really anything going on over there. And down the east coast, nothing. Maybe the higher elevations. Carson City. This is um, Nevada. Yeah, not really a lot going on tonight, even for snowfall. Right. So this is what it looks like for all the radars together into one. Uh, just south of Springfield, Illinois. It's where my sister used to live. Definitely seeing a little bit of uh, showers and thunderstorms in Illinois. These are all pushing to the east, heading toward Indianapolis. Like I said, then that line actually goes from Evansville all the way up through Illinois, through Iowa, and wraps around. So you can definitely tell where the low pressure system is in here. Uh, it is definitely down, probably here in northern Kansas. You know what? Let's just see. Let's see where that is right now. Let's see where the low pressure system is. Man, was I good or what? All right, low pressure system sitting over northern Kansas, which is definitely bringing up the moisture. South moisture bringing it up. Stationary front from basically Fairbury in Nebraska up through Lexington, North Platte, heading up over into Wyoming and northward. Dominant high pressure or west. That's why they are not seeing anything out there. And a ton of rain. They have some massive flooding down toward Los Angeles, San Diego, up toward Bakersfield. A lot of mudslides, um, extremely heavy rains out here on the West Coast. Right. We will kick this off. We will go back to live radar out of Omaha. Man, look at all that lightning. When I back that up, look at that. That is nothing but lightning. All right. So definitely if you are in Douglas County down toward Omaha, definitely seeing thunderstorms. RP County still seeing some thunderstorms into Saunders County. These are all moving to the northeast. Really maybe a little bit of heavy rain. Definitely hear some thunder, see some lightning, but overall, really nothing severe. I would definitely keep the radar up and you guys can go from there. Everybody who was tuning in, thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Appreciate you.